Hi everyone, welcome to today's Facebook Live event. My name is Kelsey and today I have an assistant. This is Jeremy. He's going to be joining us today while we make chicken enchiladas and a spicy margarita. Jeremy?
Nice to meet you. I'm the co-owner of Awake 180 and the Chief Technology Officer.
Thanks so much for joining me today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Awesome. So I'll start by showing what ingredients we have. So for chicken enchiladas, I made my own enchilada recipe, which was a lot easier than I had thought it was going to be. It was tomato sauce, chicken broth, xanthan gum, some onions, chopped jalapeno, and spices. So we'll use that. Have about 1.5 pounds of shredded cooked chicken, sour cream, some cheese, paprika, garlic powder, green chilies, and chili powder. And then for the margarita recipe, we have limes, jalapenos, and tequila. So first we'll start by making the enchiladas, pop those in the oven, then we'll do the margaritas. So Jeremy, if you want to put the enchilada sauce into the pan.
You got it.
I'm gonna put the sour cream in here.
The whole thing?
Do like coat the bottom, that's probably good.
You got it.
And then if you want to put the rest in here, or like a little bit. So since we're making a recipe today, what is your favorite program approved recipe to make?
It's a tough question, but I'd have to say it'd be all of the Korean style dishes. I love the slow cooker ribs, the meatballs, they're incredible.
I don't think I've made that before. I think that'll have to be in my next.
Add it to the calendar.
Yes, add it to my next list of recipes. Yeah, I can put that right there. So what I did was added a cup of sour cream, a can of diced green chilies, just mixing it together. So now we know what your favorite recipe is. Yeah,
Oh, it smells so good.
Now we know what your favorite recipe is. What is your favorite vegetable?
I'd have to go cauliflower. I feel like it's the chicken of vegetables. You can mash it, you can bake it. It always comes out amazing, and it takes on any flavor that you give it. So I love cauliflower.
And that is a perfect vegetable to eat with this. So this recipe is strictly protein and no veggies. So having this with cauliflower rice is what we're going to be eating it with tonight. So I would recommend that.
And as you can see, the boys really
They
enjoy the smell.
They are definitely big cheese fans, especially the little one. So I'm just adding some paprika and chili powder. Cool. Do you want to put this in here?
Sure thing.
I'll have to do that. I'm going to grab some jalapenos, actually. You're doing a great job. So if you could have one meal for the rest of your life, what do you think you would have? Can be any meal of the day.
Well, it's a tough one. I don't know if the audience is going to love this, but I think it would be pizza.
I think that they would love it.
But that does align with my favorite vegetable because I've had some good cauliflower crusts.
Yeah, there definitely are some good cauliflower crusts out there. I haven't perfected making cauliflower crusts before, but there's definitely some good store-bought ones out there. That looks great. Great job. Now I'm going to top with some cheese. Do you care if I add some extra jalapenos on top of your spice?
Oh, it sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I love spice.
Make it.
It'll come out in those margaritas as well.
Yes. I have to cut up some more. Cool. Looks so pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna pop this in the oven, have it set for 400. Finished product. Excuse me, sir. No, I guess we're not moving. Okay. I'm gonna put this in for 20 minutes, and we'll check on it. Perfect. Now let's make our margaritas.
All right, let's
Cool.
go.
Let me get the ingredients. Let's see.
I guess I'll cook.
Okay, so
Let's get this out of the way.
I've never had an assistant before. I don't know, I've only been a couple times, but
I'm the best though.
Yes, you are. All right. So here's some jalapenos, and let me just grab this. What is your favorite drink to make?
Ooh.
I know you like margaritas,
I
but
think margaritas might be up there. A well-balanced margarita, not sweet, is my favorite type. You know, the non-hangover version of the margarita.
always a favorite.
Yeah.
So what we have here is just tequila, some chopped up jalapenos, limes, and then we have the chili lime seasoning from Trader Joe's. You could definitely use regular salt too if you didn't want the spice on the rim.
And we won't be sweetening these today, but you can always add stevia or monk fruit extract or any of those other program-approved sweeteners if that's what you're looking for.
Awesome. Great tip. So when you make margaritas, do you typically like to how do you start by making a margarita? I feel like everyone likes doing it differently.
I would honestly muddle the jalapenos and the lime.
Cool. I'll have you do that. Here's some limes.
How many am I making here?
Let's do two.
Okay.
One for each of us.
Lime. Just throw it all. Is that okay with you?
Yeah,
Is that
totally.
too
Yeah, let's do
spicy?
it. Let's do it. Do you want me to squeeze some lime juice?
Yeah. If I get a little liquid to make the muddling a little bit easier.
Cool. So I cut up about 4 limes. We might not need all of that, but we'll see. And this spicy margarita recipe is program approved. You can find it on the recipe portal. And the chicken enchilada is maintenance approved, also on the portal. You need some more juice?
No, that's good.
Cool. So now we need some.
Do we have any measurement for the tequila?
Let me grab some ice.
And we will need more lime juice in general. But maybe I'll throw another half a lime in there.
Cool. I'm gonna add some ice.
Whoops.
How you doing?
Just a little spill.
Cool. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay. Now for the tequila. You said we're making how many?
2.
2. Alright. So this looks good.
I will squeeze some more. Oh, you already added some. So we're using fresh squeezed lime juice, but you could always do like the bottled lime and the bottled lemon juice. I think it tastes better when you just use one of these ingredients, but it's absolutely up to you. Cool.
It already smells good. Am I good to shake?
Yes. You make that look very easy. All right, I'm gonna do.
Smell the
Oh yeah. That's much better.
jalapenos. Amazing.
Do you want chili lime rim on yours?
Yes, that sounds great.
I'm going to do like a little bit.
Do we have a... I guess we'll just pour it out.
You do have a strainer though.
Yeah, but you kind of want that meat from the limes and jalapenos. Just trying to get the ice to melt a little bit to get a little bit more volume. What are you doing over there?
Cutting a little garnish.
Ah. High class.
It looks cute.
Well, here we go. This is how we turned out.
Ooh, it looks so good. Awesome.
I'm no mixologist, but this should do.
Perfect.
All right.
Good job.
Cheers.
Cheers. Awesome. Perfect.
Amazing.
So we have about 14 minutes left on our kitchen timer, so we will check back in a few minutes and see how it's going.
Cheers.
Awesome. So this just came out of the oven. Was in for about 20-25 minutes. How do you think it looks?
It looks amazing, and for those of you that don't think it might look like traditional enchiladas, I promise you, my wife has done this before. At any Mexican restaurant or anywhere that serves enchiladas, you can ask for it without the tortillas, and it might be a little soupier than you're used to, but it is delicious nonetheless.
Awesome. We'll definitely have to try that next time. So here we have our chicken enchilada, and we already made our margarita mixes, drink mixes. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we'll see you at our next video.